Turn these into these. I am the Great British Chocolatier and you're watching Chocolate Plus. Hello and welcome to Chocolate Plus. My name is Mark, aka the Great British Chocolatier, and today I'm going to show you how to make some caramel wrapped pretzel rods. First of all, Happy New Year 2024, and we've got a whole lot of chocolate in store for everybody. Now, as you can see, I've already cut off a chunk of chocolate, a chunk of caramel from the caramel block here. If you want to know where to get these, check out Amazon, but you can also check out our Q&A live stream that we had, that'll be in the list. So anyway, we've got a chunk of caramel, and what we're going to do, we're going to cut it into strips. Measurements, there is none. You're going to eyeball it, because you're going to use as much or as little caramel as you want to make it as thick or as thin as you want. I've only made these one time, and I rolled out the caramels a little bit too thin. It's not going to affect the taste, but everybody can experiment on their own. Okay, so I'm only going to do a few here, put the knife away, and what we're basically going to do is roll these up, and you need the warmth of your hands. I've seen some videos where they put it over steam and to melt it, but you don't need to do any of that. The warmth of your hand is good enough, and you're just gonna roll the caramel as evenly as you can. Set this out of the way. There's parchment paper on the counter, or you can use a silicone mat, and just like you used to do back in school when you made clay pots with rolled out clay, you're going to do the same with the caramel. In fact, making a caramel pot might be fun. Maybe I'll do that another time. But you're going to roll this out gently out. You want about maybe 8 to 10 inches in length. Again, we don't have to be precise. And you want, I guess, 2 or 3, I guess like the large end of a chopstick. You can make it thinner if you want, that's all good. Let's put our chocolate in the bowl. I'm using milk chocolate, so we know the drill. We put it in there for 30 seconds for 3 times, stirring each time. And what we're going to do is we're going to dip it into a piping bag. Not dip it, we're going to put it into a piping bag, and then we're going to dip the pretzel in there after we wrap them up. Okay, so that's one. And let me just roll this out. And I'm not gonna let you just sit there watching me roll out the dough, roll out the caramel. So I'll fast forward this bit, and I'll be back. I'll be right back in a few minutes. See you in a bit. Okay, as you saw, I had some difficulty with some of the pieces, and they're not all. This was the first one that I did, and then they just got a little thinner, and then they got thick and thin, and this one I decided to use about this much of caramel, which should make the first strand up there. So not to worry, this has gone through 30 seconds, and I know a few minutes have gone by. But all candy making is not to stress. It's just to use what you got, and it is what it is. It's all gonna taste good at the end. So if you can get it in this consistency, great. It's like I said, a couple of mils thick, which is like maybe 1/4 of an inch, a little less than 1/4 of an inch. But that was the goal. Not always going to be for every single one. But not to worry. We have our pretzel rods here, and we have our chocolate. And you know, we stir every single time. 30 seconds in the microwave. This is just one bag, so it's probably going to make about half dozen of these pretzels, maybe more. So let's pop that back in for 30 seconds. If you're liking this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, of course, now is a great time to do that, and click that notification bell, because it'll let you know when a new video has been uploaded. And again, if you have any questions or anything that you want to share in regards to chocolate how-tos, let me know in the comments, and let's see if I'll get time to make them and show you how to make different things. This is the new year, and I'm excited about making more chocolate videos, and also hard candy sweets as well. Okay, so we got a good melt on there. Now, of course, you can keep it in. You can keep it in here if you want, or you can pour it into a cup or a tube. Well, not a tube. I'm pouring it into this piping bag in this cup because I'm going to dip the whole pretzel inside of this piping bag. And one bag of chocolate looks like it's not enough, but that's okay. I'm going to go with what we got. Let's clean up a little bit here. Simple process with the pretzel rod. Pick an end, and then you simply going to squeeze it to the top, and then you're going to slowly twist around in a spiral. You can be tight if you want, or at least like a 1/2 inch, 1/4 of an inch gap as you wind it down, like so. And don't worry if it's too long, because we can always knock it off. And so there you go. And that's pretty much how you wrap it in. So let's move these off to the side, because I'm going to need, give me some space here. Just bring this tray down. I'll get some more parchment paper, hold on. Get some more parchment paper here. Like that. Put that over there. Okay. Alright. So, I'll show you what, oh, it's broken. Of course, you're going to get broken pretzels, and that's fine. We can still use those. Again, you pinch it on the top, and then you wind it down the rod as you spiral it down, and there you go, and that's two. And pretzels, you got the saltiness of the pretzel, you got the sweetness, caramel, and mixed with chocolate. We're using milk chocolate. You can do this in dark and white. Any way you want to. It doesn't have to be a specific chocolate. Oh, I should put it on the side, right? I picked that one up twice. There you go. And with the extra bits that you got, you're just gonna keep using it, and you can wrap it around, spiraling it down like so. And then the next piece, you just carry on. I want to do a few more. Fast forward this bit and I'll be right with you, ready for dipping. Okay, so now we have them all wrapped up in the caramel, and once again I would say they're about a finger length apart, so as you're spraying it down, a quarter of an inch finger length, and it's all good. Alright, so now let me transfer them down to parchment below. Our chocolate is still good. How many? We got 8. We got 8 here. So let me see how many this makes. And we're simply going to cover the whole thing, making sure we cover the whole piece. And if this is an easier way than dipping it on by hand, but we're going to shake off a lot of the excess because we don't want a big puddle, because we want to keep that spirally look after the chocolate is all. It's okay to. There you go. See, and it will lose a little bit of definition, a little bit. So I would recommend maybe 2 bags would be more than enough. Would be better actually to use, because you don't want any chocolate on the handle, which I have done. But it's all good. Let's just do one more to show you. Dipping it right in, making sure you get to the bottom of the pretzel with the caramel, and we're just tapping it on the side there, and I'm just scraping some of the side off. You see, like so. But you want all that caramel coated, and then we put them down on the sheet. Okay. Other thing that you can do with this, you can drizzle some white or the milk chocolate over the top. Give it some. I had them here, and they're right here. We have chocolate sprinkles. You can just gently, while it's still wet, give it a heavy coating, or give it a light coating, whichever you'd like to do. If you can see right there, without making a mess. Now I'm going to cover the rest of these, and I'll be back when that's done. these in the fridge and I'll be right back when they're done. So, hold on. Okay, we are back. These have been in the fridge for about 8 minutes. Put some new gloves on here. And just see they all kept their form. And look, you see the nice spiral on the pretzel, the caramel that's hidden beneath it. And if I can get my gloves on, you'll see the that's all caramel, hidden surprise that's underneath. You can have some caramel shining through, but that's what happens when you lay them down flat. These are the ones that we sprinkled with the chocolate sprinkles. And what we're going to do with these, I'm going to throw this in the microwave for another 30 seconds. And get my bowl first. There we go. And if you're wondering what the white tray is in there, it's a bacon, whatever you call it, a bacon maker in the microwave. I always use that on top of the glass because I don't like sticking anything on the glass. So that's what that is, in case you were wondering. And if not, well, now you know. So it doesn't need a full 30 seconds because it was quite hot when I don't want it super hot or super loose. And we are going to get a pair of scissors and we're going to just take the tiny bit off the end because we want a really fine yeah, there we go. And again, you twist the top, you hold, and you just with your fingers and thumb, you're just going to gently go over the top like that. Because this chocolate is cold, this drizzle will set up kind of quickly. And as you practice this more and more, you're going to get better and better at it. I'm going straight across. You can go at a diagonal. You can do this in a different color chocolate. You can put white drizzle or dark chocolate drizzle. Totally up to you. And when I pick it up, put it back down. That's so that the ends don't get all stuck. And then I like to move it over so some of the chocolate that's on the parchment paper goes underneath. And then again, if you want, we can put some chocolate sprinkles on there too. So these might be too dry. Yeah, that one definitely is. Because when you take chocolate out of the fridge and put warm chocolate, loose chocolate on top, it's going to set up pretty fast. So none of them is going to stick to that one. And so there you go. And you don't have to use chocolate sprinkles. You can use any kind of sprinkles you want. Rainbow sprinkles, pink sprinkles, red sprinkles. You know, everything is customizable to what you prefer. But I think they look pretty good. And we're going to leave them in room temperature to firm up. You can pop them back into the fridge for about 3 or 4 minutes. And then we're going to wrap them up. A tasty treat for anybody that eats it. They're going to be pleasantly surprised. One, it looks different than a regular chocolate covered pretzel. Having that caramel wrapped around there is a nice surprise and a nice sweetness with the saltiness, and it's just a perfect snack. And or gift to give, or like I said, I'm always saying if you've got to go to a party or a celebration, these are any chocolate treat is fun to bring with you that you made with your own hands. And so I'm gonna let this firm up, and I'll be right back for the presentation. See you in a bit. Okay, we are back. Well, I am back. I have my famous red tray here, and I'm going to put some on here like so, and let's put some. I'll put 6 in there, like so, and I have these. These are what I do to wrap up. These 3 inches, I believe, by 8 or 11 inches, and you can pick these up on Amazon. And simply you can drop it in there like so. These are self-sealing, so they got a little tab here. Turn it off, take it off, and fold it down right to the top there. And there you go. So you can do them like that too, or simply just serve them as is without any bag. So I hope you enjoyed it. This is the end result. As you see, pretty simple to make. Just takes a little bit longer. Working with the caramel and with the chocolate on a pretzel. Best taste ever. In fact, let me taste one right now. Because I often say, oh, I wanted you to taste it. So let me do the one that's odd. So. You got the chewiness of the caramel. Right. Let's just show the camera. The caramel, the chocolate, the saltiness, the crunch from the pretzel. Absolutely delicious. So, now I've got a mouthful of food. I thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can have got caramel stuck now, so that you can be notified on future videos that are coming. Valentine is on its way in next month, so as we're gearing up towards there, we'll do a lot more Valentine-y gifts and candies. But I hope you enjoyed this, so thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.